Hey, what's going on, Archons? Welcome to another Boulevard Blake video. And this week we are continuing on with opening a deck, looking at it from a single deck sealed perspective using Winds of Exchange. I really like this exercise. I mean, I love opening decks on video and showing them off, but analyzing them is always such a fun exercise. And having been doing it in an alliance perspective for so long, it's really fun to now be doing it in a non-alliance perspective. So let's go back to what I'm calling classic sealed. So here we have Frigere Ness Diviner with a fish token, which I love. Unfathomable, Dinos, and Brobnar. That is all the potential for a good time right there. Let's see what we got in here. Oh, I really like the fish token. It's I think it's my favorite art out of all the tokens. It's definitely the one that made me choose my token set, was because of this art. It's balance sheet art, of course. No wonder it's so lovable. So for those of you who don't know, what I've been doing is I've been deciding to take a look at decks, open one up and look at it from, if I was to open this and I'm going to be playing in a store level classic sealed, you get one deck, you open it up, you got to figure out how it works sort of mentality. And it's a lot of fun. I've forgotten how much fun this is. And I think next month, September 15th, if you can make it to Vancouver, we will be playing a single deck sealed game of some kind, maybe with Winds of Exchange, maybe with Unchained decks, who knows, but it's going to be a lot of fun. So we start off with a Banner of Battle. Berserker Slam, never disappoint. Ooh, the cuts off on this. Are they all like that? Oh, I think the border might be off. Another Berserker Slam. Oh, that's what you love to see. Yeah, the alignment, I think, is off on this deck. Oh yeah, it's way off. But the show must go on. Then we have a Fire Spitter. Might Club. I do like a Might Club. Pelf. Oh, very nice, with a Might Club. Another Pelf. Let's get some consistency going. Press Gang, make a token creature. If an enemy creature was destroyed, archive. Another Press Gang. Ragnarok Prep. Ooh, I do like this. I do like a Ragnarok Prep. Give me two. Nope. But we got Rant and Rive. Some more great Ember control. Stratosmack, deal 3 damage to a creature. If it destroys that creature, make a token creature. Ooh, Senator Baracus. Amazing. So you may spend on friendly. Okay, here we go. We got Tectonic Shift. I've never seen this card. Let's take a second to digest. Divide each player's battle line in half as evenly as possible without changing the order of creatures. For each battle line, destroy each creature in one of the halves. Wow. As active player getting to make that choice. That is huge. Okay, I like Tectonic Shift. Then we have the Ambrosia Outpost. So put a friendly creature on the bottom of its owner's deck. If you do, move one from a friendly creature to your pool. Inspiring Oration. Exalt a friendly creature. Make a token creature for each ember on that creature. Very nice. Aquila Lone Hero. Capture one if they're more enemy than friendly as Omni. Ballistego. Gives the splash. Ooh, Epic Poem with Inspiring Oration. You love to see it. Got a damage pip there. Faust, okay, this is looking good. Legionary Trainer, okay. Pale into Insignificance, so destroy each creature with the lowest power. If I got a bunch of fishes, that could be fun. Symposium, ooh, the Exalt synergy here is not a joke. I really like Symposium. It's one of my favorite commons, simply because it says exalt right and use a friendly creature. If it's a token creature, you may exalt right and use another friendly creature. So you have potential of getting 2 Ember, putting 2 on the board. But with Baracus and Faust, this definitely adds more of a incentive. Plus Epic Poem, Inspiring Oration. There's all the synergies to love seeing that. Oh, and we get 2 of them. And next up, we have Sabog's Thingamabob. After your opponent forges a key, exhaust each creature they control. I love that with the damage pip. Okay, I'm liking this deck. Catch and release. Return each creature to its owner's hand. Each player discards random cards from their hand until they have 6 or fewer cards in hand. Gain 2 chains. This card can end up being a discard, I think, in this deck based on the amount of exalting that could happen. But nonetheless, could be a tool at the right time. Kelping Hands. All right, I like that. Destroy Kelping Hands for the remainder of the turn. Each friendly creature gains poison. Give me a poisonous fish that destroys a creature, dies itself, and puts 2 damage on the largest creature. It sounds great to me. Xylophobia. Each damaged creatures are not ready during the ready card step. That's an interesting card. I like it. But I think you have to be careful with it because it could backfire on you. Timoti. Who doesn't love Timoti? Make a creature and a token creature while your opponent controls a token. Sorry, while you control a token creature, your opponent cannot forge keys. Great card. I really like seeing that. Watch step. Choose a house on your opponent's identity card. If they do not choose that house as their active house during their next turn, make 2 token creatures and ready them. 2 of those. 3 of those. Let's get the fish. Abysmal Sight. Destroy a friendly creature. Love that with the fish. If you do, look at your opponent's hand and choose a card from it. That player discards that card. Great combo. Give me another one. Covetous Hema. Also very nice. 2 of them, even better. And then lastly, Kamalani. Destroyed, make 2 token creatures. Another good Abysmal Sight candidate. So let's analyze this deck the way we do here on the Boulevard Blake channel, which is first off Ember Pips and creatures. So creatures, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 creatures. So not a lot of creatures. But pips, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 pips. Not what you would like for that ratio, but that's fine. Ember Control, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Really nice Ember Control though, so I'm cool with that. And then I think I'm going to put token, looking at how much tokens are made at this point, because I think that should be done actually when I do creature count. So moving forward, that may be what I do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 token creatures. 11 cards that make token creatures actually, so that's very nice. And let's go board control now. So we got 1, 2, 3. I mean, this is board control and this is disruption. So it's 3, 4, 5 if you get the exalt. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So really nice board control. Disruption, so much disruption. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is just disruption because your opponent has to make a decision. 5. See, so when I think of disruption, there's 2 aspects I can think of. It's straight up discarding, but then there's the other aspect of looking at disruption from anything that causes your opponent to maybe have to decide to deal with it because it impacts the way they can do things. So this is both Ember Control, board control. You could be disruption because if they don't take care of it, it creates a problem. So it's disruptive in that regard. So I always go back and forth of how to count that, but I think I'm going to count it that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, you could talk about it that way too. So there's 7. 7 disruption cards. Efficiency, there is those 2, 3. Whoops. Four. I like to count that one. 4 efficiency. And do I like this deck? So looking at this deck, I think your main house is Saurian for sure. Brobnar is definitely a support house, without a doubt. If you look at all the things it's doing, it's a bit of board control, ember control. You just come in, go out. The fish could also be, depending, because there's a lot of token generation. I think you may end up going into fish quite a bit, but I think you're going to be spending most of your time in the dinos, figuring ways to protect them, keep them on the board and alive. Unfortunately, there's nothing to protect Baracus. You can make it a 5 is about the most you can do. Yeah, there's some interesting things here. I do really like the way this all plays. I really like that. I like this deck. If I got this in sealed, I would be tickled pink. I'd love to play this deck and see how it goes. I'm excited to test it out and see how it plays. It looks really fun. Hope you've enjoyed this sealed exploration from a single deck aspect. Please do like and subscribe. Tell a friend who plays Keyforge about me if you have not already. I'd love to get more people digesting the content if you feel there is some value in what I bring to the table. And of course, if you feel so inclined to support my Patreon and support me making videos, I would love that. But most of all, please just share this with a friend who you think might enjoy my content. And as always, folks, may your ember never be stolen and your keys forged promptly. Have a good one.